Hey, welcome to our 2020 Prop Bets Show. A quick 5-minute overview of tonight's game between the Chargers and the Vegas Raiders.
We are going to give our 5 prop bets that we love tonight. 5 for me, 5 for my dad.
Yep, and my name is Keaton.
And my name is Sean.
And why are we doing this? Because it's 2020 and there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
All right, what's your number 1 prop bet?
My number 1 prop bet is Justin Herbert going over 27 or 272.5 passing yards. I think he's been down the past 2 games, but I think it's going to be a comeback game for him. I think he will come back, and I think they'll be down for most of the game. Even without Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, I think he'll get the job done.
And Keenan Allen's questionable, so that's the big if.
Yeah.
He's got a hammy, and when it comes to a hammy, I would never bet on a player on the over on a hammy, or I wouldn't even play him in my fantasy playoffs, which most people are in, right? I hope.
All right.
My number 1 is Darren Waller, over 63.5 yards receiving. The main reason is because he's a baller. I mean, Ruggs is out. Henry Ruggs is out. Chargers are the 15th best in the league against the tight ends.
So middle of the pack.
Middle of the pack. So this is an easy over for me, 63.5 yards. I mean, this is a coming out party for Waller. If it hasn't already been a coming out party, he's going to show it to the whole world on Thursday Night Football.
All right. My number 2 is a tight end, but on the Chargers, Hunter Henry over 42.5 receiving yards. Herbert likes throwing short, and without Keenan Allen, I think if Keenan Allen's out of the game, Hunter Henry is going to be the best short option for Justin Herbert, and 42.5 yards is too low for me to not take that.
I would bet on that too. And another option for him would be Austin Eckler, which is my number 2 favorite prop bet. Eckler, they have him at over 47.5 yards. 47.5 receiving yards. So that's kind of high up for a wide receiver
but he's getting
a running back.
He's getting 5, 6. I think he's getting crazy amount
so
of
he's
targets.
some games he's getting 10 targets when he's healthy. So if he stays healthy throughout the whole game, he's got a quad issue tonight's game, but I'm still going to go with him. I'm going the over on 47.5 yards receiving for the running back Austin Eckler.
Right. My number 3 is kind of an interesting one. It's Oakland receiver Zay Jones. It's at 16.5 receiving yards. And the only reason I'm going with this tonight is Henry Ruggs missed weeks 3 and 4. And both of those weeks, Zay Jones got 32 yards and 32 yards. So with Henry Ruggs out, I think he will be the fill-in for Ruggs. And as you can see, that he doubled the number tonight of those 2 weeks. So I think he's gonna have.
How many yards is it again?
16.5.
16. That's kind of low.
All he needs is 2 catches, and I think he'll get it done.
Okay, so Zay Jones, I remember him from Buffalo. He sucked then. I think he's going to suck now. But we'll see. Hey, it's a dart throw. It's a very, very long dart throw. But hey, if you believe, I'm with you, man. Okay, so my number 3 is Nelson Aguilar. Yes, the guy that can't catch in Philly, apparently he can catch now. And it's his over-under is 58.5 yards receiving. And, of course, Henry Ruggs is out. So I'm going to go with the over, 58.5. He's been doing great this year for some reason. And, he's going to
be the number 1 receiver for Derek Carr.
Yeah, Derek Carr is looking for Aguilar because he actually catches the ball this year. So I'd go with Aguilar and the over for 58.5.
My number 4 is Hunter Renfrow, and I am also taking advantage of Henry Ruggs going out in weeks 3 and 4. In week 3, Hunter Renfrow had 84 yards, and in week 4 he had 57 yards, both over the number he's at tonight, which is 47.5. So without Ruggs, I'm shrinking. Without Ruggs, oh my god, I think I can share up. Without Ruggs, I think he's going to be the number 2. Aguilar's going to be the number 1. I think he's going to be the number 2 guy going out the slot that Carr's going to be looking to.
Okay. All right. My number 4 is the lock of the week, Tyron Johnson. Probably said his name wrong. But Tyron Johnson, the prop bet for the longest reception This is off of FanDuel. FanDuel is like one of the best prop bet sites. But the longest reception is 19.5 yards. With the increased snap count, with Mike Williams out and Keenan Allen hurt, Tyron Johnson, every time he catches the ball, it seems like it's always a 20-25 yard catch. So he is going to get the one catch for 19.5 yards, obviously 20 yards, over, and that's my lock of the week.
All right. And talking about Tyron Johnson, my number 5 is Tyron Johnson, over 3.5 receptions.
Okay.
I think he will be the guy who's going to take place of Keenan Allen. I think Guyton's going to be running the deep balls while he kind of goes underneath.
Okay.
And,
but he's fast.
He is fast.
Yeah.
I think, and he's going to be in every play. And when you're in every play, and I said Herbert's going to go over to 272.5.
Yeah.
Who's he going to throw the balls to? I think it's Tyron Johnson.
Yep. I like it. I like it a lot. Derek Carr, for my number 5 is Derek Carr pass attempts. The over-under is 34.5. I'm going the under. And me and him, we both believe in the game flow, I think. He'll talk a little bit about it. But I think this is a Josh Jacobs game, kind of. And I think Derek Carr won't have to throw more than 34.5 passes. The under on the pass attempts by Derek Carr.
All right, that's going to cap off our 5 loves, but we also have one long shot that we like each. And my long shot is Josh Jacobs, not 1, but 2 touchdowns tonight. I think the game flow will have him running the ball a lot. And I think he's going to be the guy inside the 5-yard line that they're going to use to put it in.
And I think Darren Waller, same team, is going to have 2 touchdowns. So I think one of them might hit. And I think if you bet on like FanDuel on Darren Waller getting 2 touchdowns catches, it's plus 550 on the bet. And if it's Josh Jacobs,
I think it was plus 430.
Yeah, or no, plus 1100. I thought.
Was it?
Yeah, it's plus 1100 with Josh Jacobs, I think, or maybe anywhere between 550 and 1100. I think they think Darren Waller actually has a higher chance of doing the 2 touchdowns. But if you're going to do a 2 touchdown bet, it's those 2 guys. Sure. And my prediction for the game, 31-27 Raiders.
All right. And my prediction for the game is 28-24 Raiders. And I'm going to talk a little about the game flow. I think the 2 teams will be close in the first, while I think the Raiders start to pull away in the second quarter. I think the Chargers will be going throw, and try to come back in the third, while the Raiders will run more. That's why I have Jacobs going 2 touchdowns. That's why I have Herbert over and Henry over and Tyron Johnson over on the receptions. And I think the Chargers will come back a little bit, but I think the Raiders will still come up at the top.
All right. Hopefully you enjoyed our show. Come back for more for the next set of games on Saturday. Till then, bye-bye.
Adios.